Hello and welcome to the first episode of Building Tech Sales Academy in Public. My name is Jameel Rehman. I am the founder of Tech Sales Academy and I am very excited to have you here. Why am I doing this? Why am I shooting videos? Why am I building in public? Because look, this is something that I teach in my course, Tech Sales OS, in Tech Sales Academy, that you have to become a trusted technology advisor to all of your customers. That is the pinnacle of success. That is the ultimate position that you need to be in the eyes of your customers. And now I'm trying to take everything that has made me successful as a technology salesperson, how I have a strong personal brand with my customers, and transfer it into my own personal brand in the public, being a founder and creating my own thing. Is that we need to understand that we need to have trusted brands to be successful, and I want this to be a success, and I have sold over $35 million over the last few years being a trusted technology advisor. Now I want to transfer that over here, talk to you, the good people that I want to teach and educate and hopefully inspire to do your own thing, and just be a trusted resource to you. And how do you do that? You show up. You show the fuck up. You add value with every interaction, and you try and be as genuine as you can from one person to another. Good people helping good people. That is the creed. That is one of the principles of what I teach. So I've got to live it. I've got to be in my integrity and do that to you, the good people that want to check out what the hell I'm about. So, Tech Sales Academy, what I'm building is different. It's unique. It's something that, it's a dream, right? It's a wild, crazy dream that I'm going to tell you guys all about over the journey, about the insane story behind how I got to Tech Sales Academy, where do I want to take this in the future to create a conscious technology community. It's a lot to just put in texts and on little posts and whatnot. I really have to talk to you one-to-one to give you the full bandwidth of who I am so you understand that I'm legit. And it's just a lot to talk about. I'm also a talker. Right? So outside of the four walls of tech, I do stand-up comedy. I am a musician or recovering musician. I want to get back into that. I had a podcast. I'm in sales. I don't shut the fuck up, right? So it's just better for me to talk to you like I would if you were in the street, right? I just want to be a good human being a net positive in the world and just try and help as many people as I can. That's one of the reasons why I got out of corporate and tried to build this, is to just get out of the machine, be real with people, because I've recognized that there is so much abundance and there is so much, goodwill, and there's so much great stuff that can happen in a good relationship with customers, and you can do amazing things, and you don't necessarily need the corporation to do that, right? So why am I moving to Thailand? Why am I jumping all in? So to catch you up, it's been a pretty crazy 12 months, right? It's been a crazy couple of years, to be quite honest. But in the last 12 months, or probably the last 2 years since I've had this idea for Tech Sales Academy, actually it's 3 now. 3. Like I said, this is going to be authentic as fuck, folks. I'm going to do a lot of tangents. I'm probably going to get a lot of things wrong. I'm going to swear a lot. I'm going to say some pretty cooked shit. But that's who I'm going to be, right? I have to do this to be as legitimate as I can. Anyway, the journey for Tech Sales Academy has been about 3 years, almost entirely my entire career. But in the last 12 months alone, I was Cisco's top 1% seller. I was Cisco's #1 virtual seller worldwide. I went crazy viral on TikTok and made national news here in Australia, and we'll get into that in later episodes. I quit Cisco after I went viral because it was synchronicity from the universe for me to jump in and dive headfirst into this thing, and that's what I've been doing since January of this year, is that I got all my commissions, all my bonuses, I squeezed every cent I could out of Cisco, no disrespect to them, they're a great company to work for, and just decided to go all in on building the course, and now I started to build the community, and now I've got to build this thing in the vision that I see and help as many people as I can, right? I mean, it's crazy. I feel crazy, right? My parents think I'm stupid to be just cutting and running, getting rid of a very comfortable, very well-paying job. I've thrown it all away. You can see here, this is my house, my townhouse that I was renting here in Footscray. I've given away all my possessions. I'm living out of literally 3 suitcases now. And I'm moving to Thailand to become a digital nomad. And the reason why I'm doing that is because, to be honest, Melbourne sucks, man. Like here in Melbourne, if you don't know Australia, you think Australia's just like steaming hot with kangaroos, and we still drive them to work for some reason, but we don't. But Melbourne's freezing cold. I get seasonal affective disorder. I get really bad allergies. And honestly, I want to get out. I've lived in Melbourne my entire life. I'm trying to build a global business here. I think there's a significant opportunity to be conquered, I guess, taken advantage of? No, maybe conquered, I don't know, something like that. Let's say conquered. Worldwide, there's a global fundamental issue with no technology sales education, no fundamental education for what we do. And I'm going to go into the hows and whys in later episodes. So I want to become a digital nomad because I want a better climate. I think it'll be better for my health. My cost of living significantly decreases. And yeah, I just want to experience the world, man. I just want to experience the world. I've been on a lot of international trips over the last 12 months, thanks to Cisco. And there's so much out there. There's so many good people, so many great connections to be made. I've already connected with a lot of people worldwide, which has been absolutely amazing. And I just want to keep doing that. I'm all in on this. I'm trying to build my freedom, be a net positive in the world, and just follow this gut, this intuition, this vision that has been just itching at me for years now. And again, we'll talk about this in later eps, but there has been so much synchronicities, so much unraveling of paths and winding in the universe that have brought me to this point. And it gets scarier and weirder, but I have to just keep believing, trusting the universe on this path and just continually jumping and having leaps of faith. And that's what I'm doing right now, is that I'm moving to Thailand. I'm still burning in the business. I only launched the product May 1st, and then I've had to do a jumble of work, not to mention the absolute clusterfuck that is trying to be a solopreneur when I haven't really got a big brand to sort of give me the cushioning to create sales, right? Because I'm really focusing on social selling here and being myself and putting myself out into the world to make this a success. And I could be better at it, to be quite honest. But realistically, to be straight up, 2.5 years ago, I started my podcast, The Binge Thinker, and I couldn't even, my first episode it was just audio only. I was so afraid of being seen on camera. I was so paralyzed and so afraid that, it is still scary to show myself and be as real as I can to a global audience, potentially, right? It's scary, and I understand why people are afraid of it. And it's just so strange because I'll do a stand-up set and I'll talk absolute shit on stage. I've said some absolutely heinous things to try and make people laugh. Sometimes it works, sometimes it doesn't. And I've been a performing musician for years as well. So I have no problems getting up on stage and being entertaining and being fun and different. There's just something about the camera. But we all understand this is the future. And so you've just got to get the fuck over it and lean in. And if I really believe in what I'm doing here, which I absolutely do, then I need to get over myself, stand in my integrity, and talk to you, the good people, because I'm here to serve, right? This academy, what I'm building, is for the people. I don't really care about money that much. It's freaking me out right now because I am burning cash and I only have about 8 weeks worth of cash right now. So I do need to absolutely hustle a little bit. But I'm trying to put something beautiful, something of service. I'm trying to be a net positive in the world. And I need to set that intention with you, the good people, down the barrel, right? And just let you know that's what I'm doing here, is that I'm just trying to do something cool, something different, and I just want to help people. So if that's the intention and there's no harm, there's no foul play, there's nothing that I'm trying to pour into this, just like I did with my customers in the world of enterprise, then it's going to permeate through. And I should have nothing to hide, and I shouldn't have to hide anything from you guys or feel like I need to, right? I'm a bit of a TMI guy anyway, right? I don't mind. There's probably going to be a few trauma dumps, if anything, right? I'm going to tell you a lot of shit. I used to get in trouble for it when I was a kid. And that has some varying results. If my parents ever watch this, they'll definitely hate this. But hey, I'm a big boy now. Yeah, it's just being out here, being real, being out in the world. I'm going to do some pretty fun, interesting things. I've got to make this fun if I've got to do this long term. And I've got a pretty fun, unique story to tell. But again, it's really, I've got nothing to hide. So that's why I want to build this in public, because I want to show you all the amazing things that I think I can do for you to help you level up in life. I'm building this to help people, how do I put this? I'm building Tech Sales Academy for me 5-6 years ago. At the start of my B2B technology sales career, having no support, no experience, absolutely shitting myself, feeling overwhelmed, and going, man, I really wish someone could have helped me out when I started. Right? And there's a lot of people that feel that way because, again, there is no fundamental education. Everyone in technology sales goes through this what the fuck is going on moment where they have no idea what's going on, because whatever prepares us for a career in tech sales doesn't actually do the work to prepare us for the realities of this game. And you've got to go through a trial of fire, and it's completely fucked. And this is just the way we've done things, right? And when you hear that sentence and you're in sales, you're like, ooh, that's ripe for disruption. That's a good time to transform, to innovate, to do something new. And over the last 12, 18 months, I've discovered that there is no fundamental education for what we do. And yeah, I'm going for it. I'm absolutely going for it because I've done the work to do the research. I believe in what I can do to make this thing work. And again, this is a mission, right? This is purposeful work. And I don't think anyone can really replicate what I want to teach you guys, what I want to share with you, because it's not just about technology sales, it's about life, right? You can't think it's I don't know if this is Zen or not, but to understand technology sales, you must understand life. And why do you need to understand that? Because you really need to understand people, because everything we do revolves around the person. And what is really the person? It's the mind, right? So I'm going to talk to you guys about all that sort of stuff. I'm going to keep this short and punchy because I've got to be a content farm. And yeah, I'm going to give you guys an open look at what I'm building and why I'm building it, give you some updates at the community, what I'm going with this, talk about the facets of actually building, what goes into building a sales course, what goes into building a community, right? Because what I've realized with the early stage people that have come on to the Tech Sales Academy community and journey, one of the underlying currents that pulls people in is freedom. And a lot of people have come to me, not just about, oh, you're pretty good at tech sales, but how the hell did you become a solopreneur? How did you build a course? What are you doing to build your freedom? So I'm going to take you on that journey as well. It's just I'm trying to be as open source as I can, because maybe you just take from me, right? You learn not just about technology sales, but ideally, if I'm doing my job right, this is what I think. If I do my job right in Tech Sales Academy and I do this right, you would probably go from elite salesperson to someone that wants to build their own thing, or maybe join a company with more purpose and more ambitious or ambition, or perhaps start your own thing, right? Because you're like me and you're like, I don't need the corporation to be successful. I just need to build something of value because I know how to sell to people, because people just trust me, right? Because that's what I've taught you, and I'm passing that into you. So, follow my footsteps, follow my path. This whole journey is about pulling each other up, right? I've gotten to the top of the mountain in technology sales twice, and now it's my mission in Tech Sales Academy to pull people up with me. I love mentoring people. I love developing people. I've been teaching and mentoring for about 5 or 6 years now, out of the love of the game, out of the love of helping people. That's what really gets me going. My value statement in life and with my technology sales career is I love to help people by solving their problems with technology. Right? And that's a very nuanced sentence. I love to help people, first and foremost. Right? I love to solve problems. I'm a bit of a nerd. Right? You have to be in tech sales a little bit with technology. And realistically, the technology part doesn't necessarily need to be hardware and software. Technology is any tool for humanity. And something that we'll get into, which makes me different compared to all the other boys, is talking about spirituality, awakening, talking about self-improvement, because that's something that I've been keenly obsessed about over the last 4 years and leveled up in some pretty incredible ways, which we'll talk about soon. So this, the ultimate dream for Tech Sales Academy is to create this conscious technology community and become the #1 technology sales resource on the planet. So that really means, what does that mean? I guess the conscious technology community is just good people, conscious people that are trying to do better in the world, trying to leverage technology to do great things in the world, right? To be net positives themselves. The vibe is the tribe. I'm trying to attract other good people that are making more conscientious choices about their lifestyle, who they are, who they want to be, how they want to level up, self-actualize, and help them on that journey. Because that's what I've been doing pretty obsessively for the last 4 years. And I wouldn't be jumping ship into a foreign country 4 years ago with that intense self-belief that the more you do this work, the more the universe rewards you, and the compounding effects of what you can do is basically unlimited. Now, I have to believe that by living it, by having more jumps of faith, and that's exactly what I'm doing. Because, man, the world, the universe has opened up some crazy things in the last 18 months for me, from 3 global top sales awards, top 1% at Cisco in my first year, #1 virtual seller worldwide. When I went viral a few months ago, 13 million views from a clip that I released that I intentionally was recording for Tech Sales Academy, right? So it had to be #1 worldwide, to also then going viral in the last 18 months, plus all the other stuff we'll talk about. It's crazy. It's absolutely crazy. In the best way, in the best beautiful way. And I'm grateful, but this is a journey, this is a challenge, this is a new level for me, and we have to do it. We have to do it. So what can you expect from building in public? Well, I'm going to do a couple of short segments, less than 10 minutes. I don't want this to be more than like half an hour because attention spans are short, and there's only so much content I can do at one point. But I think I'm going to do 2 or 3 segments. One's an update on how the Tech Sales Academy is going and what I'm doing. A little bit of a history of what it takes to be, to build your own thing, a bit of a solopreneur stuff. It's something fun, something different. You'll get to know me, funny stories, insights about the transformation, things like that. So yeah, that's it for this week. If you want to support me, please, I'm going to put it down. Go to this Tech Sales Academy community. Join the free community. I've got 8 hours of free tech sales content. It's going to be a lot more in there soon once I get to Thailand and settle in and can double down on creating community. If you want to support the mission and make sure I can survive past these 2 months, go into Tech Sales Academy and buy Tech Sales OS. We're going to talk about how that is going to be the best fucking investment in your tech sales career ever in later episodes. And spread the good word, right? This is going to be fun. It's going to be different, and I'm pretty fucking excited to do it. Anyway, guys, thank you for watching. Please spread the word. Please support me in the community below. Like, comment, subscribe. I have to do that for the algo, of course. And see you in Phuket. Ciao for now.